What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and before we get too far into this, guys, I have finally seen the Fallout show over on Amazon Prime. And what I gotta say, my personal opinion of the show, it's mid as mid can be. I gotta be real honest with you. I thought some of the plot points were very dumb. I thought some of the ways they treated characters was very dumb. I didn't like how they treated the Brotherhood of Steel. I thought a lot of the jokes were just awful, and it really did feel like in certain situations they were just making jokes for the sake of making jokes, and they weren't really that funny. I get that there's satire within all of Fallout, but still you need good satire. What we got here was maybe a decent satire here and there, and all around just dumb moments as on top of that. Now there were good characters, there were good plot points. I will say that I liked parts of it, but ultimately I think it's mid as mid can be. But that doesn't deny the fact that it is a overwhelming success amongst general audiences, we'll say. I know there's hardcore fans that are really hating on the show. I know there are people that think this show is phenomenal. I know there's people that really think this show is god awful. You have a very mixed reaction to this show altogether, but for the most part, I would say it's a relatively positive outlook on the show. Even amongst my own friend group, I have people that are all over this show. Some of them really love it, some of them really hate it. It's a back and forth kind of thing, and for once, I don't mind that. We're not talking about a lot of the political issues, you know. We're not talking about social justice or anything like that. There might be a little bit of communism shoved in there that we're all griping about, but besides that, for the most part, I like the discourse. This is how these shows usually used to have discourse around them, and because the show is so popular, because a lot of people are enjoying the show, enjoying the world that they're actually seeing, we're seeing this start popping up. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and other Fallout games surge in popularity, put pressure on mod site Nexus Mods. That's right, we're starting to see all the old games see a resurgence in popularity, see a resurgence and people going around playing it, people going around enjoying them, people are re-immersing themselves within the actual Fallout world, and they're enjoying every second of it. We had this one, Fallout 4 skyrockets back to top of sales charts, and this is also really good because here on the 25th, they're dropping a brand new update for Fallout, putting it more into a modern game engine, helping improve the graphics, helping improve some of the play systems within Fallout, bringing it up to a more modern era. That it really assists a lot of gamers right now, and also with the popularity of the show and people actually coming out and playing this game, you're gonna get more people playing it, you're gonna get more people enjoying it, you're gonna see more people actually have fun with Fallout. I know my good buddy Adam Soldier Spirit over at Vets Talking, he finally got Fallout 3 for the very first time. Never played it, watched the show. He was mixed on the show, but guess what? It made him interested at least to go play the Fallout games. It made him interested to go experience Fallout for the first time his own way. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. Watching the show, it made me want to go play the games. I know Az from Healed versus Babyface, he was not very fond of the show, but guess what? It made him want to go do. Play the video games, play Fallout, go back to where this all started and actually see like, hey, how fun was this? How awesome was this? Go back to things that people liked. So whether you hated it or liked it or thought it was mixed, it's doing something that it should have done. This is similar to what we saw with One Piece and other things. It's making people more interested in the source materials. It's making people go back to the source material, go back to where this all began, and newcomers and veterans are going back and playing these games. And you take a look at the Fallout charts, this didn't just happen with like a few of the games. No, this has happened with every single game at the exact same point. See, this is a month of Fallout 4. Decent playership, decent playership, decent playership. Show drops, it skyrockets. Player base over on Steam is at an all-time high. You can also watch this Fallout 3, steady player base, you know, maybe a little less people playing it on Steam, and then show drops, and boom, more people are starting to play it over on Steam. Fallout New Vegas, a lot of people love Fallout New Vegas. It's been a long time since I last played it. I need to get back into play it. I might play it on a Saturday. But you come over here, consistent player base, show drops, and boom, yet again, just like we've been seeing with each one. every single game is seeing a boost in popularity, a boost in interest, and a boost of player base because of how the show's been received. Now, we have seen, the inverse of this maybe one time where a show was deemed so awful and so ugly. We saw a boost in actual viewership or purchase rate of the actual source material. That mainly was when it came to The Witcher and Rings of Power, but you don't normally see that. Honestly, you don't normally see when a show's doing awful that there's a boost in viewership for the other stuff. A good example of this is Halo. After the Halo show dropped, we didn't really see a boost in player base. They didn't see a boost in games. They didn't see a boost in people going actually to play the Halo games. Heck, even when the show dropped, you had Halo Infinite out. Halo Infinite didn't see a boost, but Fallout's seeing a boost. More people are seeing a boost right now. You got this. Fallout TV show surge in popularity causes traffic problems for Nexus mods. That's actually kind of cool. A lot of people want to go in and mod their games. A lot of people are actually digging really deep into playing these games, and that's a really cool thing to see. That's a really fun thing to see, and that's awesome. And I said we've seen examples of this before where the show was received really well. People go out and then start consuming the other products. We've seen a similar thing like this when it came to Cyberpunk 2077. For those of you that don't remember, Cyberpunk 2077 was panned by general audiences, panned by the public. Most people thought Cyberpunk 2077 was a bait and switch. It was filled with bugs. There's a lot of story behind what actually happened with the game itself. It's kind of scummy. It's kind of sleazy, whatnot, but the anime came out. We had Cyberpunk Edge Runners come out on Netflix, and what did we see after that? We saw a boost in popularity, and people thought, hey, let's go play the games, let's go enjoy the games, let's go be a part of the games. I myself was one of those people, and I love Cyberpunk 2077 now. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And I like to see people going around and actually enjoying the content, enjoying where this stuff came from. When it comes to Fallout, I might think the show is mid as mid can be. Okay, I have tons of criticisms. I have tons of props. I have tons of things. I'm very impressed by the show. But you want to know what I'm really impressed by? I'm impressed that it got people interested to go play the games again. Got people interested to go enjoy the games. These games are really fun. Let's be real honest here. They're really fun. They're really enjoyable. They're a blast. They're rich in lore. They're rich in history. And it's just a fun all around time. And to have a show that, even if I don't like it that much, succeed in getting more people interested in the Fallout universe and the Fallout games themselves, that's what this is all about. That's what these shows should honestly be doing. They shouldn't be trying to recreate something or, lead it for a new make it for a more inclusive modern day audience. No, get people interested in the actual IP itself. Get people interested in Fallout. Get people interested in Witcher. Get people interested in Halo. Get people interested in this stuff to go out and actually enjoy the source material, actually partake in the source material and be a part of the source material. That's what these shows should have always been focusing in on. That's what these shows should have always been a part of. And hey, again, I might think Fallout's mid as mid can be, but I love the fact that it's succeeding where it needed to succeed. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it up, friends. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.